upadana, neither unpleasant nor pleasant sensation. This is knowing only the general characteristics, but not the specific characteristics of the sensation. This way of being conscious was that of Nanda. 2. Having full consciousness and full awareness from moment to moment of the dukkha. Sukha and adhikasukha Vedana succeeding one another from moment to moment and not ignoring the mental events following one another from moment to moment. This is the way of being conscious of the Buddha. This is why it is said that he has no unconsidered indifference. Furthermore, the Buddha sometimes went away from beings in order to enter into deep meditation for 1 or 2 months. There are people who doubt and wonder. The Buddha came into the world to save beings. Why then is he always in concentration? The Buddha tells them, "It is for many reasons and knowingly that I am leaving beings. There is no unconsidered indifference in me." Question: what are the reasons why he leaves them knowingly? Answer: in the middle of the great assemblies, the Buddha is tired and that is why he wants to rest for a while. Furthermore, from lifetime to lifetime, the Buddha has always liked solitude. When, as a bodhisattva, he was in his mother's womb, his mother loved solitude as well, and it was at 40 li from the capital, in the forest of Lan-pi-ni she gave birth to him. When the Buddha attained bodhi, it was in the forest of ngeou-leou-pin alone, at the foot of a tree that he became Buddha. When he turned the wheel of the Dharma for the first time, it was also at sien-jen tchou-tchou in the forest of lou-lin. When he entered nirvana, it was in the forest of solo trees under 2 trees. Thus, during the long night, he liked to practice solitude. This is why he entered into concentration. Furthermore, the Buddha always has the mind of solitude. That is why he entered into concentration. Furthermore, the Buddha avoided crowds and places of unnecessary speech and, by contemplating his own treasury of Buddha qualities, he experienced happiness of supreme purity. That is why he entered into concentration. Furthermore, when the Buddha finished preaching the Dharma, he always advised the bhikkhus to practice solitary meditation in the manner of having no regret and, as he himself applied the advice that he gave, he entered into concentration. Furthermore, he disliked homage but, when he knew there were beings to be converted, he entered into concentration and created fictive beings to come to save them. Furthermore, there are beings whose concentrations are rare and whose wisdoms are numerous. By giving them the example of his own practice of the dhyanas, the Buddha converts them. Furthermore, there are people who get tired of always seeing the Buddha, and the Buddha withdraws a little so that they might aspire to see him again. Furthermore, when the Buddha wished to preach the Dharma to the Devas, he went to a solitary place. Furthermore, it is in order to establish a rule for future generations that the Buddha meditated and, when he turned the wheel of Dharma, he passed this custom on to his disciples. This is why he entered into concentration. Furthermore, the Buddha has shown a twofold path for gathering beings. That of concentration and that of wisdom. When the Buddha preaches the Dharma in the great assemblies, he illustrates the path of wisdom. But when he concentrates his mind in a solitary place, he illustrates the path of concentration. Finally, in the face of the 6 sense objects, beings have 3 kinds of reactions. 1. Seeing beautiful colors, they experience the happiness of joy. 2. Seeing ugly colors, they experience the suffering of sadness. 3. Seeing neither unpleasant nor pleasant colors, they experience a feeling of indifference. And it is the same for the other sense objects on up to dharmas. The Buddha, however, has control over the 6 sense objects. In the face of pleasant or unpleasant objects, he is able to produce a feeling of indifference as has been said in regard to his holy magic. These are the various reasons why he enters into concentration and does not have any unconsidered indifference. 7. The Buddha has no loss of zeal. He has no loss of zeal. Knowing the value of the good dharmas, the Buddha always wants to accumulate the good dharmas, and since his mind never tires of cultivating the good dharmas, he has no loss of zeal. The Buddha helps a blind bhikksu thread his needle. Thus there was once an partially blind old bhikksu who was repairing his cloak. Unable to thread his needle, he said to people, "Would someone who wants to gain merit thread my needle for me?" The Buddha appeared before him and said, "I am someone who loves merit without ever tiring of it. Bring your needle." Full of respect, the bhikksu caught a glimpse of the Buddha's radiance and recognized his voice. He said to the Buddha, "The Buddha has exhausted the ends and the depths of the immense sea of qualities. Why is he not yet satisfied?" The Buddha said to the bhikksu, "The reward of the qualities is very profound. There is nobody who knows their benefits as I do. Although I have exhausted the ends and the depths, my zeal for merit is not yet satisfied. This is why I have become Buddha, consequently, even now I do not stop. Although there are no further qualities that I might obtain, my zeal does not cease." In fear, gods and men understood. If the Buddha, perfect as he is so insatiable for the qualities, what would it be for other people? The Buddha preached the Dharma to the bhikksu, and at once his fleshly eye was enriched with the pure eye of wisdom. Question. But the Buddha had previously eliminated the zeal for all the good dharmas. Why is it said here that he has not lost zeal? Answer. When he ruled out zeal for all the good dharmas, he had in mind those who are zealous to obtain good dharmas that have not yet been obtained, or who are zealous so that good dharmas already obtained should develop. But the Buddha does not have that type of zeal. Completely endowed with all the qualities, there is nothing that he has not obtained, and he has nothing to increase. Here the word zeal means what I have said above. Although the Buddha is endowed with all the qualities, his zeal for them has not come to a stop. In the horse duel, even if it has arrived at its destination, the desire to go forward never ceases and persists until death. It is the same for the Buddha duel. When the great fire at the end of the kalpa has burned and consumed the Trisahasramahasahasralokadhatu, the power of fire has not disappeared. It is the same for the fire of the Buddha's wisdom. When he has burned up all the passions and illumined all things, the zeal associated with this wisdom is not extinguished. Moreover, although the Buddha fulfills all the good dharmas and all the qualities, beings are inexhaustible in number, and this is why